Hello everybody, it's Cheryl Ridgway and I am coming to you this beautiful, hot, muggy St. Louis humid day to do Chatting with Cheryl. So I'm kind of wanting to get real with you all today and maybe be a little bit more motivational, I should say. There's a lot of people who have big dreams and, ooh, hello, I'm knocking my stuff off. Hey, John. Anyway, I just want to kind of give you a little bit of a taste of Cheryl's opinion about pursuing your dreams. And I was reading an article, some self-development today, and I thought this could help a lot of you. And so anyway, I hope everybody's doing great today. Do me a favor and just say hi. Mention hi in the chat. Tell me where you're coming from, what state you're coming from. If you're not, if you can actually do that, because if you're at work, then you might get in a little bit of trouble. But that's okay. I also, if at any time you are new to my chats, drop the word new into the comments, and I'll be sure to welcome you and get to know you a little bit better. Also, I would really appreciate if you would share my videos with your friends if you get any value out of this. So today we're going to talk about the 9 reasons that you won't pursue your dreams. And honestly, it's all of us. We're humans, and that is what we do. So everyone has dreams. We all have them. And most of the time you had them mostly when you were younger and when you were a kid. And somehow we grow up and forget about those dreams or talked out of those dreams, and that is just a real sad commentary on adulthood, if you ask me. We want to travel the world. Some of us wanted to get into the best colleges. We wanted to fall in love. We wanted to save the world. We wanted to have that great job. We wanted to own a yacht. Whatever it might have been, we all had dreams. And a lot of the times, after school, we get into the real world and things happen and we start talking to people, and people don't mean to do it, but we all base our opinions on other people's dreams, on our experiences in life, and those are all different. And why do we do that? Why do we give up on our dreams? And it's because, quite honestly, we get crappy advice. Really crappy advice. And people want to be supportive, but the problem is that when we are hearing somebody else's dreams, we tend to take our experiences and project them onto other people, and we feel the need to give everybody our opinion, don't we? I do. I've told people lots of times, that's what I want to do, is give you my opinion and get paid for it. But you know what? It's only my opinion, and quite honestly, I'm kidding around about that. But I do have an opinion, and my opinion is dreams are good. You need to live dreams. You are not too old. It doesn't matter how old you are in this life. You could possibly have 30 more years. You could go tomorrow. Who knows? Who cares? I mean, who cares? I'm being a little bit facetious there. But here's the deal. You don't know when it's your time to go, so you need to make the most out of this life. So let's talk about those 9 reasons that people give up on their dreams. And the first one is because there's an easier or a safer path to go. Decisions are made in the moment, and they're based on the emotion of either love or fear. And actually, this is what Jim Carrey said during a commencement speech. And basically it was saying decisions we make in the moment are based on either love or fear. Many choose the path out of fear disguised as practicality. We rationalize it, we justify it, we persuade ourselves into making decisions that make sense to ourselves, which is a way of hiding the fact that we're too afraid to move forward on something that we don't know. And the biggest thing is, why are people afraid to move forward? Because they're afraid to fail. And that, my friends, is kind of sad. Number 2 is because we're waiting for the right time. For real? There's never a right time for anything. I didn't have kids, but that's the first thing. There's never a right time to have kids. You just go do it. You just do it. Don't wait for times. There's never a right time. So number 3, because we don't have enough time. Okay, so here's a reality check. Enough is not a time. Nobody has enough time. You make time. You make time for those things that are important to you. And you start small. You start small. Start with a hobby that you want to do. And you start small and you find the time and make time. Okay? I'm sorry, but anything else is an excuse. We're lazy. You got lazy over the years. Yeah, I said it. I'm calling you out. Is that true? Did you get lazy on it? So here's the deal. If you have a dream that you have not fulfilled, whatever that might be, you know what? You're selling yourself short. And you need to take a hard look at yourself and say, what's really going on here? Do you really want it? Okay. So, also another thing that I found interesting is a third of Americans under the age of 31 already have a side business. So you start small. You start little and you build it up. It's, I don't know why people think it has to be all or nothing. And quite honestly, I mean, I had a successful business for 30 years, but it took a lot of years to get it that way. And I'm starting another adventure right now, and I'm starting small, and I'm having a blast at it. It's new. Number 4, the fourth reason why we don't pursue our dreams anymore is because we didn't succeed at first. You failed once. Okay, that's like a little baby learning how to walk, falling down 50 million times and saying, yeah, I'm over it. I'm just not going to do this anymore because I failed. Really? That's just not the way it works. Everybody fails. Seriously, very few people die unless you are on a cliffhanger and you make one big mistake and boom, it's over. None of us are making those kind of decisions. Okay, you're going to try something new. You're going to start a new hobby. You might fail at it. Failing is just learning. Failing is not failing. It should not be the end of anything ever. Failing is taking something new, learning, trying, coming back, learning from that mistake, and getting better. So, you're not failing. Everybody fails. Get over it. You're not going to most likely die from it, okay? Let's see. Number 5, because we're too young. Well, how young is too young? Really? So, Evan Spiegel founded Snapchat. And at 23, he was offered $3 billion cash by Facebook. 23 years old. He didn't take it, but he was still offered it. And then Jennifer Hyman and Jennifer Fleiss started Rent the Runway when they were in 2009 when they were still in college. And today, they have funding of $54 million. Seriously, too young, too old, they're not an excuse. Because who knows? when it's going to be all over. So you may live until you're 90, 100 nowadays. So, all right, number 6, because that's not what I'm supposed to do. Says who? I mean, I have been that person. Anybody tells me that I'm not supposed to be doing something, yeah, I got into a lot of trouble over this little attitude when I was a kid. But who tells you you can't do stuff? That is not for anybody to tell you that you cannot do what you dream of doing. Don't let everybody's different. Everybody, even your parents, don't always have the right answers. And I'm sorry, I'm not ditching parents, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't listen to them. However, when it comes to what you want to do in your life and what you want to achieve, what you want and what your parents want are two different things. You're living your life, they're living their life. They just want to be proud of you, and they want to protect you. That protection doesn't always mean that you have to listen to everything that they say when you're an adult trying to figure out what you want to do in your life. Also, decide for yourself. Yeah, you might want other people's opinions, but when they don't agree with yours, don't take that as gospel. Okay? You keep digging until you find that person that's going to help you make the steps, do the steps, and get the information that you need to go for your dreams. Don't ever let anybody squash your dreams. Don't ever let that happen. Number 7, because there's already something out there. Big deal. There's always better ways of doing things. The way our technology and the way things happen around at this time, things change so fast, and there's always better ways. So remember MySpace? Yeah, hardly, I don't either. But the thing of it is that Mark Zuckerberg did not invent social media. He just found a better way of doing it. So, he didn't invent it. Take that as a little clue. Number 8 is because all you have is an idea. Well, you know what? Everything starts with an idea. But here's the thing. What's fun and exciting is to write down and to dream all these wild things that are in your head. But you know what? There's no risk to that. That's why it's fun. When it comes to actually implementing that idea, all of a sudden that little word fear creeps back into your mind. And all of a sudden then you start looking back at all these other excuses I just gave you to quit pursuing your dreams. You know what? Everything starts with an idea. Everything. It doesn't have to happen overnight. Start working on your dreams. Don't let that idea just fade away. Pursue it. See if it goes anywhere. And then number 9. Number 9 is because you trusted a lot of bad, crappy advice from other people. That's why you quit pursuing your dreams. You listen to crappy advice. And you know what? That's your fault. So here's my advice. Stop it. Just stop listening to other people. You can hear other people. You got to be careful, because actually it's better getting advice on new ideas and dreams from people that you don't necessarily know more than your friends and your family. And the reason I say this is because I love my friends and family, but your friends and family know you. They know where you started. And the thing of it is they want to protect you from hurt. They want to protect you from failure. They want to protect you. And sometimes it's not necessarily protecting you. They don't want you leaving without them. You know what I mean? So nobody ever means to give you bad advice, but it is based on their insecurities, their beliefs, their experiences. Don't let somebody else squash your dreams. It's not fair to you. And at one point in your life, when you have given up things that you always wanted to do because of somebody else, guess what? You're going to regret it. And regret sucks. So, let me just say in closing that no one is you. You are the only person that has to live your life, and you surround yourself with people that are going to help you live that life that you want and help you pursue the dreams that you want. Even if they don't agree that they want the same thing as you do, they need to be there for you. They need to support you, and they need to encourage you to go for your dreams. So I'm here to help you go for your dreams. I am so happy that you stayed on the whole time. And if you did get any value out of anything that I have said on this video, please do me a favor and share it. And also hit the follow button. I would love to get to know you a little bit better. I do plan on doing more live videos in the future. So anyway, you have a great Tuesday, and I will talk to you later. Bye.